guys, it's Anthony once again, and if you can see the backdrop here, you're thinking this is kind of a different setting. You wonder why, or where I am actually? Well, you see, that's because I am actually outside in my backyard in our brand new little outdoor tent. It comes with couches, equipped with every little thing you need for pool time relaxation. I figured that this time I would do something a little different and actually do a Q&A outside because, well, basically it's summer and it's a really nice day out actually. And I feel like we should actually get to know this little outdoor experience more. So I thought, why not do a Q&A outside? And that's what we're doing. Now, last night I went through almost every single comment there was on last week's submission video, and there were over 300 comments. Like, most of them are questions, most of them were just little saying stuff, you know who you are. Anyway, I chose a selection of 20 of the comments that I wanted to answer for these people. I have them all on my little phone here, ready to be answered. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, now, the first 3 questions come from TheSuperplushybros. Wonder where that name came from. Anyway, his questions are, is there going to be a new plush anytime soon? Who inspired you to create this channel? And is there going to be another movie someday? Alright, well, here's my answer to you. Answer to number 1. There actually might be some new plushes coming to the channel soon. I've actually ordered some as of recently from Amazon, and yeah, see, I actually have especially planned for some special videos I've had planned for a while now. Some not so big, but some very, very big. You're gonna love it. Okay, now to the next question, who inspired me to create this channel? Well, basically there were a bunch of plush tubers, like I said in my Super Plushy Bros song, that kind of inspired me. But I'd say the number 1 person that inspired me was a big Yoshi fan, hands down. I've loved him for a long time. I've loved watching his videos, but nowadays, honestly, he's just been putting out too many Mr. Bollocks commercials and nothing, like, more into the stuff. So yeah, no offense, big Yoshi fan, but yeah, you gotta be a little more creative with the stuff. I mean, I know you probably got, like, a lot of things going on now, like with your life, and you probably don't have time for creative ideas, but I'm just saying, like, as a little tip, just saying. Alright, and for the number 3 part of the question, like question number 3, there's actually a slight possibility. Like, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Don't know, you'll soon see. Alright, the next question comes from Primetek, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And his question is, was there ever a plushie that you wanted to get but never could? If so, what is it? Well, in all honesty, the one plush, or actually both plushes that I've always wanted to have was like the little Mario Party, Mario and Luigi kind of toys. You know, like how Super Mario Logan has like his Mario and Luigi, like the one that has the hats off and they make fun of them for being bald. Like, see, I've actually always wanted those kinds, but they were like so popular and rare to have. Like, I can never find them on either Amazon or eBay anymore, and I'm like, crap. But, like, I'm already happy with the ones I got, so it's all good. It's all good. The next question comes from Azil Darkstorm, and he asks, why don't you let less important characters have a role in your videos, like Pac-Man or any of the Koopalings? Well, I never really thought of doing videos with the less important characters, actually, like Pac-Man or Koopalings. But maybe that I could do something like that in the near future, like if you guys want me to, like if you really want to see a certain unimportant character that I had not used in a really long time in a video, like let me know and maybe I'll come up with something. Maybe something will come to mind. The next question comes from Diamond Dawn, and he asks, what would you rather have, a PS4 or an Xbox One? Well, this is kind of a funny question, honestly, because I actually have both PS4 and Xbox One. But if I were to choose one of the two, I would honestly go for PS4, because I honestly like how its little designs are, like on the outside design, and what you can actually do on the inside of it. Especially some of the games that have been released for PS4, they are really fun as hell to play. The next question also comes from Diamond Dawn, and he said, will you do another movie or possibly a live stream? Well, I've already said earlier that the movie is, like a second movie, is like a possibility. And a live stream, I don't know, actually. I haven't really planned to do a live stream, like, at all, honestly. I know what live streams are. Like, they're pretty much like little live shows you get to see people doing at the exact same time you are, yada yada yada. But anyway, I don't think I've ever planned to do any kind of live stream because I don't think I would know what kind of topic I'd do it for. Like, I'm not sure if I would do it for a kind of topic or really what, like, if I wanted to do behind the scenes stuff. I'm not really sure. But it could be a possibility. I don't know. Maybe in the later future. We'll see. The next question comes from Plush God, and he asks, what do you like to do when you're not filming? Well, basically, whenever I'm not filming a video for YouTube or writing a script for it, I'm basically just pretty much in my room, on my computer, listening to what kind of music I like. Basically, I mostly like rap music, so like I'm on SoundCloud, and I just sit at my computer and just, you know, listen to rap music, because basically that's what I like to listen to. But I also intend to look at a few YouTube videos. I pretty much just also go on YouTube and just see what kind of videos entertain me, and see what, you know, just see what's new with the world, you know? The next question comes from Finn Skizzle, and he asks, how long does it usually take to make a The Super Plushy Bros video, and what's your favorite part about making it? Well, in all honesty, that would really depend on either how productive or how lazy I am. I intend to procrastinate at times, I'm not gonna lie, honestly. But, yeah, see, I would say rather, if it's like a really long video, like maybe in a possible week or so if I wanted to have like a certain day for a cool setting for it. Or, like, if it's just a tiny video, then maybe in the span of a few minutes or hours. That would also depend on editing as well. And my favorite part about making it, well, I would honestly say, like, some of the funny jokes I intend to write in my video scripts. Like, I would say the jokes, like the kind of stunts I would do with the jokes, I would say those are most fun to do. I find them kind of amusing, and I always get so excited on waiting for you guys to see them, just so you can see how amusing they are, as they are to me. See, these are just, that's what the fun thing is. The next two questions comes from a good friend of mine named Plushmaster12, and he asks, what is your main goal you want to reach on YouTube, and what do you think about your future on YouTube? Will you keep doing this until you're an adult like Super Mario Logan? Now this, don't get me wrong, this I've actually been asked from a few friends of mine, like myself. Basically, I haven't thought about it as much. Like, I mean, I'm just a teenager as of now, I'm 15 really, and see, I know Mario Logan's like in his 20s, I think, and still doing Plus videos. He's been doing them for about, I don't really know, like almost 10 years I'd say, or 7, I'm not sure, I haven't been keeping track, but I guess I'm not really sure, honestly, how to answer that. I mean, there are just some people that just really enjoy someone's content, and they just love making their fans happy, and just really want to continue on with it. But see, that's what I love about them. They just want to make their fans happy. But see, the thing is, like, the downside to it, like, I don't really like as much, is that sometimes they would just run out of certain video ideas because they've been doing them for so long. I mean, like, see, the way it's basically all out, like, what I'm thinking is, like, sometimes some video ideas can just become more dull or pretty much anything cheesy, like basically almost any cartoon you'd see on TV nowadays. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, really, so, it's mainly like a 50-50 chance that I might be doing this till I'm an adult, or at least until I like, just get basically tired of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like making videos for you guys, but, see, I can't just, like, you know, I'm not sure, honestly, I'll have to think about it more. Oh, and as for your other question, like, what is my main goal on YouTube? I would guess maybe to at least be able to reach 50,000 subscribers. I thought 100,000 would be a little too much, but, like, at the least, maybe 50,000, I don't know, it'll really depend in the future, who knows. Okay, the next question comes from ATKR Torres, and his question is recording for YouTube fun or boring? Okay, now that actually really depends on what kind of video I do. Like, if I'm really, really into the video, like, I'd say it's really fun to make. Like, writing the scripts, trying to film for it, like, actually doing all the kind of editing that I had planned in my head. That's pretty much what I feel for a lot of my videos, most of them, actually. But, like, one that just seems a little rushed, or just pretty much too cheesy, I don't know, I feel kind of bored with trying to make those kinds, and that's kind of the reason why I procrastinate at times, or, like, sometimes I'm basically lazy with making some videos, but, like, you know, that really depends of what kind of storyline they got. I really think a lot into my storylines, my videos, to make them seem creative, funny, and just, Like the kind of things that you guys love to watch. The next question comes from Mario Fan 2003, and he asks, how did you find YouTube? Now, that is actually a really good question. I would say that was from when I was either 5, 6, or 7. My brother took me to his friend's house right next door, and we were in his room watching this random Sonic animation. I didn't really get it at the time. I was really young and wasn't really that intelligent. But, yeah, see, basically, he kind of introduced me to, like, all the kinds of weird videos that they put out on their early years of YouTube. Like, well, one thing, that Sonic thing, and, I'm not sure what else he showed me. He probably didn't show me anything else, but that's basically what I remember. Like, I don't always have a good memory of things when I was younger. The next two questions, again, come from Mega Blue Mario, and he asked, how much was your new video camera, and can Wario do the whip? Okay, I'll answer the serious question first off. The new camera that I got in the mail as of recently, well, see, my parents and I were looking on Amazon, like, seeing which one I wanted to buy, and, like, we ran into this one, and I didn't really pay attention to what the price number was. My dad just showed me in the car when we were driving home from something, and, like, from what I remember, I would think, I don't know, on the lines of $200 to $300. I don't know, cameras are very expensive, that's just what I think. And can Wario do the whip? Well, let's find out. Alright, you cool kids. You ready to see how Wario does the whip? Alright, let's do this. Okay, now, first you take a step back and just fling your wrist. I think, no, that doesn't seem right. Okay, flick your elbow. No, actually, take it, step that way. Watch me. No, I swear, I practice this all night, I swear. Okay. Watch me. Wait, whoa! Well, there you have it, folks. On to the next question. Alright, the next question comes from Leg on Universe 29. I apologize if I got that wrong. I probably did. And his question is, or hers, is, are you going to make a Dare the Plushie 3? If yes, when? Actually, yes, I have been planning to make Dare the Plushies 3. See, the thing is, I've been thinking of trying to do it like a yearly sort of thing. Like, I started in, I think, 2013. The second one was, like, near that same time, exactly a year ago. And I actually plan to make, Dare the Plushie, like, a yearly thing. Like around the late ends of the year, like maybe November, October, that sort of thing. The next question comes from Luke Horn, and he asks, if you were stuck on a deserted island and could only bring one plushie, what would it be? Now that one actually is kind of a good question there. Let me think about this. If I could bring one plushie, crap. Man, this is actually hard to think. I don't know, there are a lot of plushies I'm fond of and would love to take with me, honestly. And, but I guess, hands down, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with Silver the Hedgehog plush. Because, see, I like the kind of designs that the company put into that thing. Like the new one you saw in my Valentine's Day special, not like that old one. I pretty much lost that old one. I don't know where the hell that one went. And so, yeah, that's basically my answer. I would just bring that specific Silver the Plush doll. The next question comes from the Butter Builder, and he or she asks, which was the hardest YouTube video you've ever made? Okay, now that, I'm just gonna go ahead with it. The hardest video I've ever made was the TheSuperplushybros, the movie. Now, the reason being, like, it was mostly throughout editing times. Like, see, sometimes, like, I would put some clips there, and then, like, alongside, there'd be a long-ass list of video clips I've made. And, like, see, there's stuff I forgot to put in that one, and, like, if I forget to do it, and I just work on the next few scenes, and, like, if I finish, like, the whole movie and yet forget to do some scenes with certain music, or like, certain sound effects, I would just have to go all the way back and see how it is. And, like, see, honestly, filming-wise as well, like, I didn't really have a script back then for it. I didn't write scripts back then, unlike I do now. But, basically, see, yeah, the script thing, I kind of just all thought up in my head. That's basically how I used to do videos. I'm not very proud of it as much. I mean, I know there were some that were good, but just like some of them seemed kind of poor and dull, like some of the ideas. I mean, like, see, some of I just thought up on the spot and just tried to make up lines as I went on to filming, almost like improv, but like, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, to answer your question, it was the Super Plushy Bros, the movie. That was my hardest video to make. The next question comes from Lucas Gray, and he asked, what is your #1 favorite video you made on your YouTube channel? Okay, now this question, I actually have a lot, like a few favorite videos I've ever made on the channel. Now, let's see. One of them is, honestly, Baby Mario's first day of school, because, see, honestly, that one, I liked how I written the whole storyline. I took a lot of time for it. I was originally making it as, like, a beginning of the school year special, and it was going to be out early September, but that was before I knew how long it was going to take for me to make it, so it was, like, the near end of September when I actually made it. Wait, did I say? I felt like I just said December the first time. I don't know, I'm mixed up. Alright, so, yeah, anyway, yeah, Baby Mario's first day of school. That one is one of my favorites I've made, like, along with the drama, the storyline into it, the kind of love heart I really put into it. Like, see, I feel like I really love doing stuff like that, like making almost a love story, like a dramatic one, and yet also at the same time funny. There were some jokes that were my favorite too, especially with the cookie bit. Yeah, I love doing that. Another one I actually loved, was my favorite, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it was, if Mario games were real. Like, see, this one, excuse me, this one I thought of, like, during the summer, like, near end of August, you saw it. And, like, see, I was watching Smosh the other day, seeing how they did stuff in real life, and I actually wanted to do a little parodization, or just a little parody of how they do stuff, and decided to do it with Mario games. So I found some games that I had, I made a couple jokes out of it, and yeah, it was actually really fun to make. Another, like, my third favorite video that I've ever made, I'm really gonna go with Christmas Special 2014. That one I really, really enjoyed making. Like, see, it took me the entire month of December just to make that entire thing. Like, let's see, I spent a week writing the script for it, and, like, I spent the rest of the month just filming and editing it out. Now, see, what I loved about it when I wrote the script was, like, there were some dramatic parts to it that were sad and also uplifting, like mostly sad throughout the middle part, but like just uplifting at the end. And that's what I really like about making some videos. Like see, not everything can always be funny, you know. Like you gotta have that sort of emotion to it, you know. Like just make it like show how you're either sad about something, a certain situation, or just like very uplifting that you could cry tears of joy and also laugh at the same time. And also the amount of funniness I put, and certain jokes, and also some of the special effects. The special effects I enjoyed making as well. Like see you know, remember the yellow dust that happened when Bowser said he believed in Santa Claus? Yeah, that was one of my favorites. And also the green screen part where Hammer Bro and Boomerang Bro were with the polar bear. Like I green screened that and blue screened it actually. They were both separate. And they were in, like, the Antarctica, and they found a polar bear, and they just got chased by it, like, throughout the rest of the entire video. So, yeah, that's really fun to make. So, yeah, the three videos that were my favorites are, Baby Mario's first day of school, Christmas Special 2014, and also, crap, what was the other one? Oh, yeah, and if Mario games were real. Alright, next question comes from Matt Dude Productions, and he asked, what's with your writing technique? Like, how does your writing technique work for your videos? Do you use fan ideas? No, I actually haven't used any fan ideas, really. Like, I just come up with whatever kind of plot pops in my head. I see, if anything in my head really interests me, actually, like, what kind of plot I think in my head, and it's just me, like, I go to Google Docs, I just write that sort of idea down, and just see what happens, basically. But I wouldn't actually mind using some fans' ideas. Like, if the fans actually have decided on some videos for me to do, like, just in case I run out of ideas. I have been a little low on ideas as of recently, but, like, see, just in case, like, if you guys really have some video ideas you'd like me to do, you know, like, hit me up, I'll check them out, and, you know, we'll see what happens. The next question comes from Augusto Schwaz. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, I probably did. Now, and he asks, do you remember the exact day you started this channel? Okay, now, a lot of you have known that it was actually October 3rd, I think, 2013 that I started the channel. That, yes, I have, and that's pretty much that's pretty much basically, like, the day I made that was actually, like, when I made my first amateur video. I can't really remember what it was, but see, it was actually, like, a little amateur thing in my bedroom, where I was making some stupid 3DS commercial, parodying someone. Yeah, I didn't really have creative ideas back then. I was young, okay? I was young and stupid, and had an annoyingly high voice. I'm gonna admit that. Alright. Anyway, yeah, see, the day that I made that channel, that was literally, the 3rd of October, 2013. I was in my bedroom. I was making a stupid 3DS commercial, basically parodying, I think, Big Yoshi Fan and Mr. Bullock. Like, yeah, see, like I said, I was really fun with him back then. So, yeah, October 3rd, 2013 is basically the exact day I made my very first video. And then removed it right away, so I never see it again. The next question comes from Michael Misery, or however your last name is pronounced. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And he asks, when is the next Yoshi's Dangerous Island? Now, this I've been asked a lot. Like I said, I know it's been literally 7 to 8 months since the last episode was uploaded. Now, see, the reason being, I'm sorry that I haven't been really into all that Yoshi's Dangerous Island stuff. Like, I haven't been progressing with it. It's just like, see, I've been basically thinking of doing a 4th episode, and I've already started a script for it. It's just, I'm still low on what kind of idea I want to continue on for it. Like, the first scene's already written for it, but I just don't know how to make it continue on, make it more climatic. I'm running out of ideas. I'm just a man. But yeah, in all seriousness, I really don't know when the next episode of Yoshi's Dangerous Island is going to be. Like, see, later tonight, I'm going to go back on that script. I'll go back on Google Docs, look back at the script, see what other ideas I can come up with, make it seem more climatic, knowing it'll continue on with the kind of story we have so far. I'm really sorry to keep you guys waiting, but just I'll do the best I can, I swear. Next question comes from Mr. Video Game Boy. Interesting name. And he asks, can you make Link more special to your channel? Now Link, I know I've only used him basically once, like in the TheSuperplushybros the movie. Now, I haven't really been a big fan of Link or Legends of Zelda. I mean, like, basically, I guess the thing that Link would be special in, would be, the Link vs. Wild series. I kind of, like, stopped caring about it a while back. But, see, me and Josh will plan on rebooting that series on a certain channel of ours. Like, we might make a new channel, like, put Link vs. Wild there. Like, the first episode, really. Yeah, basically, I think I have the link to the first episode. It's down there in the description if you want to see it again. And, yeah, we might be continuing on with that series. Like, me and Joshua might actually reboot it. Like, I'll be writing the script, he'll voice Link. And, yeah, we'll reboot it on a new channel and see where it goes. And now, the final 2 questions of the Q&A video come from Shane Perez. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong in any way. And he asks, where do you get your ideas from your videos, and how much effort do you put into your videos? Now, for the first question, like, where I get my ideas from videos is basically any other YouTuber that amuses me. Like, see, like the way how they make their kind of jokes in their own funny way, like, it just really inspires me to see what kind of stuff I can come up with also that can really amuse you guys and possibly inspire all of you. Like, I basically enjoy doing that in my videos, just making it seem a little funny, also have some, like, serious, dramatic stuff. That's basically what I like to do. And how much effort do I put in the video? Well, let's just say, sometimes when I write the scripts, I am up till almost 1 in the morning, just basically on Google Docs, trying to see what I can come up with, just finishing it, like, seeing what I can come up with. Like, see, sometimes I feel like I can brainstorm the best ideas in the middle of the night. I don't know why. That's just me there thinking that. Like, basically any kind of idea that I come up with in the middle of the night, because, like, I feel like I got the house to myself when everyone else is asleep, and it's just basically that just gives me some alone time to think. Like, it's all quiet around there. And, like, see, and editing-wise for the videos, I try to put a lot of effort into it, I really do. And, like, see, with certain special effects and certain green screenings as well. The green screens are actually fun to do, green or blue screen. I have both of them, actually. And, yeah, see, also for the acting purpose, like, see, the effort in acting, I really try and, like, express out what kind of emotion I put into certain characters. Like, if some of them are happy, some of them are, like, sad about something. But see, sometimes the hard thing is, like, doing separate voices. I know people telling me to do, like, a variety of voices for the characters. And yeah, I am trying to do that with future videos. Like, I got some people who are willing to do it for future videos. And yeah, basically sometimes I really try just to do a variety of voices, even if it's on my own. Like basically, that's kind of how much I try. Yeah, so editing wise, script wise, and acting wise, that's basically how much effort I put into my videos. Well guys, that's about it for the Q&A. Thank you so much for participating in this. And once again, thank you for 25,000 subscribers. This was mainly like a 25,000 subscriber special. If you can see name either top or bottom, whatever you're watching this on. Basically, so yeah, thank you again for submitting your questions. I really enjoyed answering you guys, like answering what you really want to know. And like basically, yeah, it was really fun. So yeah, before I sign off, I just want to say thank you so much for asking what you wanted to know, and if I didn't get to your questions, I'm sorry, maybe next time. And also, thank you so much once again for 25,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I love the kind of support you guys have for me, and I just like, see, without any of you, there would be no me. Like, I'd just be some loser on the computer almost every single day. So thank you once again, and until next time, peace!